Hello, my name is Melanie Popejoy, and I'm the Associate Director of Choral Activities and Music Education here at the University of North Dakota. I was born and raised in Mexico, Missouri, which is a small town about 90 miles outside of St. Louis, Missouri. I also have grown up and been influenced in my life by some incredible musicians, music educators, and teachers. The first important educators in my life were my parents, who instilled so many things in my life, but definitely instilled a love of music. My father was the church choir director in our small community church. He was not formally trained to do that job, but he was chosen because he had the best voice in the congregation. He learned the craft as he did it. The things that I remember that he had didn't have anything to do with musical training, obviously, but had everything to do with how to treat people and also how to inspire other people to be better. I take those gifts that he had and I take them very seriously every day in my regular life and in my teaching life. Another wonderful influence early on in my life was my piano teacher. My piano teacher was an elegant woman who taught at a women's college that was about a block from my home. She moved to our block as she took that position, and my mother quickly sought her out to sign me up for piano lessons. They couldn't really afford the cost of lessons per month, so we traded jobs. I fed the woman's cat, and my mother did some dusting in her home and traded those chores for free lessons for me. My wonderful mother, we couldn't afford a piano either, so she made a paper keyboard and pasted the ends one on the other so that I could have 88 keys on our dining room table to practice. A couple of years later, they invested in an upright grand piano. It was a player piano, and they pulled the roll out of it, and I remember loving sitting at that grand piano with my feet never touching the ground from the piano bench. But my piano teacher really brought out things and taught me skills that I use to this day. It is my privilege here at the university to get to conduct the Allegro Women's Choir, which is a non-auditioned choir who meets twice a week, and also to direct the auditioned Vivo Women's Chamber Choir. It is such a thrill to meet these amazing young women who come to campus, who some are here to study music, others are here to study engineering, communications and sciences and disorders, nursing, pre-med. They come from small towns, large towns. They come from in-state, out-of-state, and even from around the world. And the joy is to bring them all together and to make music. These young women, they come because they want to continue with music in their lives. They know how important it was to them prior to coming to college, and whether it be for continuing to create better musical skills, whether it is to come to have a break in their day, to be with other people, or whether it's just about the art of making music that they need to have in their lives. They come and they participate in those ensembles. I also was told that at a young age, I was always organizing the school children on my front porch that extended the full width of our home. It also had a daily audience of a brick refractory that drove by our home, and I would have organized concerts and shows with the neighborhood children ready to perform. Seems like I was bossing children around at an early age and organizing things, just like Judy Garland, Mickey Rooney. Let's put on a show. It was a wonderful childhood that I had, and all of those influences have brought me here to the University of North Dakota. it is also a privilege for me to get to take all of the knowledge that I've learned from wonderful teachers that I work with here at the University of North Dakota, in the state of North Dakota, from across the country, and take that knowledge and share it with young people who are preparing to be band directors, choir directors, and orchestra directors, elementary classroom teachers. We prepare our young people to be music educators and to impact the world, and especially their students, with the subject of music. What a wonderful tool to be able to share in the lives of young people. Please feel free to contact me to discuss your future at the University of North Dakota here in the Department of Music. You may find all of my contact information on our website. I would love to talk with you and find a way for you to be a part of music here at UND.